Hi, my name's Dr. Chris Rosslowe, Senior Analyst at Ember. I'm here to tell you about our latest report on European energy security, which looks at how Europe's reliance on fossil imports remains a serious risk and why electrification is key to overcoming that. Europe runs on imported fossil fuels. Nearly 60% of EU energy comes from fossil imports, mostly oil and gas. This makes the EU one of the major economies most dependent on fossil imports and exposed to volatile fossil fuel markets. For years, that arrangement made energy cheap and convenient, but times have changed, and today has become one of Europe's biggest vulnerabilities. When prices explode or supplies get cut, everyone feels it, from factories to families. Just look at the recent gas crisis. Between 2021 and 2024, Europe spent 1.8 trillion euros importing fossil fuels. That's double the pre-crisis level. 900 billion euros more. That's money that's leaving Europe instead of being invested in Europe. But there's a better path, and it's already taking shape. In 2024, more than 80% of Europe's electricity came from local sources, such as wind, solar, hydro, and nuclear. That's in contrast to just 15% of fossil energy coming from local sources. Europe can take full advantage of its homegrown clean electricity by switching to electric cars, electric heating, and electric industry. Every new electric car, every heat pump installed, every new solar plant chips away at that fossil import dependency. Figures from the European Commission show that the EU's fossil import dependency can be cut in half from that 60% today to just 30% by 2040. Electrification achieves this not only because it replaces imported fossil fuels with homegrown electricity, but by making the energy use far more efficient. This is already happening. In 2024 alone, Europe's electric cars displaced 52 million barrels of oil in the EU, and heat pumps cut 5.5 billion cubic meters of gas. To put that into perspective, EVs in Denmark, which is a market leader, avoided 11% of oil imports to that country. In the Netherlands, heat pumps replaced 10% of gas used for home heating. Yet, despite this progress, Europe is falling behind. China, for example, has already surpassed Europe in electrification, providing nearly 30% of its final energy consumption with electricity, compared to just 20% in the EU. But there is good news for Europe, because it already has the technologies to change that and to get in the race. Electric vehicles and heat pumps are proven solutions for transport and heating, which represent two massive chunks of imported fossil consumption. Big parts of industry too can be electrified with current technologies. In fact, we estimate a further 2/3 of EU energy is ready to be electrified. So, the tools are ready, the opportunity is here. It's time for Europe to build on its success with homegrown clean power by electrifying and putting itself on a path towards a more secure electric future.